Okay guys, we got some more Gundam decals here. As you guys can see, the next one is gonna be decal number 139, the one for the GQ Gundam. Of course, you have to have your GQ magazine decals for it. If not, Enter and Winter will be pretty mad, you know. But yeah, as you guys can see here, the release date is gonna be September 20th, 2025 for around 500 yen. How much is that? Well, that's around $3.40. It's gonna be a little bit more, if I remember correctly. The ones for my YF19 and YF21, if I remember correctly, those are around $7 US. Remember, you do have to pay shipping for them, obviously, just depends on where you buy it from. Some places might have for a little bit more, a little bit less. Now these are for 1/144 scale, and as you guys can see here, they're not showing us the full decal sheet yet, which is kind of odd that they're not gonna show the full thing. But as you guys can see here, at least from what I can see, here's one of the decals, and these ones here, yeah, the red ones. So it looks like it's just gonna be that for the GQ Gundam. But 141, as you guys can see here, comes out 7 days later, same price, and this one is for Rising Freedom, as you guys can see there. It looks like this one is gonna have the STTS909 there, the Rising Freedom there, the emblem, and the STTS909 right there. And then you're gonna have the STTS808 Immortal Justice with his emblem there, and the STT right back here. So it looks like this one is gonna be a 2-pack. So you're gonna have the decals for Rising Freedom and for Immortal Justice. So that is nice. The next one, of course, is gonna come out the same day. So you guys can see here, same pricing. They're not gonna show them yet. And as you guys can see, this one is for Mighty Strike Freedom. As you guys can see here, has the Proud Defender right there, and you can see that it has the, you know what, let's zoom in actually. So you can see the CGMF A282P0P Mighty Strike Freedom, and it has another written down here. I think it's Mighty Strike Freedom Gundam right there. So those are the one for Mighty Strike Freedom. But you have the other ones for Infinite Justice, which, as you guys can see, CGMF X19 M2 Gundam Type 2. So that is pretty nice. And the one over here, which says M2X 22E Volantes. So yeah, so you got those. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice, honestly. I know a lot of people are gonna be happy with that. That basically, you know, you're getting 2 for the price of 1, grandma. That is great. Now, I think there's gonna be more of them. Hopefully, there's more decals, and it's not just the ones they're showing us here. I know a lot of people will be pretty happy with that. And I know what you're gonna say, Zero, can I use those decals on my master grades or on other high grades? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can actually. Fun fact, my Zeta Gundam, one of the decals they has that a lot of people ask me in my review, Zero, where did you get that Zeta decal, the C decal? Where you got it? Well, I actually got it from my high grade Mazinger Zero Infinitism version. He came with actual wire slide decals, like these ones are gonna come with, and you know, I saw them. I was like, I even sent the review. I'm like, this would be pretty good for freaking Zeta Gundam, and that's what I did. I just gave one to Zeta. That's just how it works. So yeah, you can pretty much use it for anything, you know, you want, as long as you have, you know, the liquids. That's really important, you know, because it's where slide decals. They're not that easy to put on there, but they look great. Honestly, if you ask me, my favorites are the dry transfer decals. I think those are the best ones, and the only ones that I've ever had have been for my master grade F91, Gundam F91, and those I just love those because you just put the decal there, you do the little thing, you know, that you rub them in with the little toothpick, and man, and they look great, and they haven't peeled off or anything. With wire slice it's different, you know, because you have to get them wet, you have to put them there properly, and then you have to add the liquids for them to stay on and all that stuff, and sometimes they do tend to rip and all that stuff. Sometimes there's a problem with them, so I prefer dry transfers. But hey, I know a lot of people that prefer wire slides, and it looks like these are also gonna be wire slides. Wouldn't be surprised because the ones for the YF19 and YF21 are also wire slides. So yeah, that pretty much does it for this video. I'm pretty sure soon you guys will be able to pre-order them, and hopefully soon they show us what else is gonna be there. You know, I expect Toki styles stickers, decals, you know, I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna go for. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.